So, I actually had one of our Idea Factory videos planned for today, but so much has happened recently and we have so much news in regards to this week and how it's going to be even more amazing for VR in general than we originally thought that I decided, you know what, no, we need to record this today because tomorrow it's going to be old news. And just before we begin the video, I want to acknowledge the subscriber count because today I woke up and I realized that we're almost at 90,000 subscribers and that just absolutely blows my mind. That's like 10k off 100k and that is just absolutely incredible. So I just want to thank you all for sticking with me and I hope you're enjoying the videos. If you are, please click that little red button down below and let's get to 100k. Now let's jump straight into the video. Okay, so we have some absolutely huge news here. The first piece of news not everyone is gonna like, and that is because Facebook is rebranding. Yes, Facebook will be no more. This is something I did not expect, because you know, it's something everyone knows. It's kind of like Google. What if Google all of a sudden changed their name, you know? We're all kind of used to saying we're Googling something or something like that, unless you use Bing, but if you use Bing, I'm sorry. But yeah, Facebook is rebranding, and they're rebranding in order to kind of push the fact that they are now working on the metaverse. So this is sealed, because once they change their name, well, that's that fact sealed, like quite literally. So from a report on The Verge, it says Facebook is planning to rebrand the company with a new name. Mark Zuckerberg wants to be known for building the metaverse. Facebook is planning to change its company name next week to reflect its focus on building the metaverse, according to a source with direct knowledge of the matter. So this week is absolutely blowing up with a lot of different things, but we knew already that Facebook Connect was going to be massive, that a lot was going to happen, or at least that's what we're assuming from all the different things we've seen, we've heard, and now it seems it's going to be even larger. Again, we don't know what product is coming out yet, but just judging off of the things that we do have, it's going to be big. The coming name change, which CEO Mark Zuckerberg plans to talk about at the company's annual Connect conference on October the 28th, but could unveil sooner, is meant to signal the tech giant's ambition to be known for more than social media, and all the ills that entail. The rebrand will likely position the blue Facebook app as one of the many products under a parent company, overseeing groups like Instagram, WhatsApp, Oculus, and more. A spokesperson for Facebook declined to comment for this story. So it does look like the Facebook app will be staying. That won't be changing. Which is, I guess, the part, like I was talking about the whole Google thing, I guess that's staying, but Facebook as a company will no longer be called Facebook, and the app will be just an app. It does make me wonder, however, does this mean that our now required Facebook login on the Oculus Quest will change to a whatever the new name is login, or will it stay as Facebook? Because if Facebook just becomes a social media app under whatever the new name is umbrella, then it doesn't really make sense to keep it as a Facebook login, if you get what I'm trying to say. This is definitely quite an interesting one, and of course, speculation has begun on what Facebook will be changing their name to. A lot of people think it's going to be Horizon, which is definitely interesting. I think Samsung might not be very happy with that one, but let me know what you guys think down below. What do you think about this whole name change thing and the whole Facebook metaverse thing? Also, what do you think they're going to change their name to? With that, let's move on to the next piece of news. Resident Evil 4 is out. Oh yeah, all those videos are all over the place. I keep seeing them popping up on Twitter and on my recommended. I didn't get one early, so I don't have a review for you guys. I might sometime in the future, or I might force Eddie to record one. But looking at the reviews, it seems to be pretty decent. So yeah, let me know what you think about Resident Evil 4 VR down below. Are you guys interested? And yeah, as if it wasn't already solid enough that Facebook is becoming the metaverse, whether we like it or not, or they're going to at least start building the metaverse whether we like it or not, they're now hiring 10,000 people across the EU in order to push that. Facebook today announced plans to hire 10,000 people across the European Union over the next 5 years to work on its take on the metaverse. The social networking giant announced as much in a new blog post authored by Nick Clegg, VP Global Affairs, and Javier Olivian, VP Central Product. Sorry if I butchered those names. New details about exactly what Facebook's interpretation of the metaverse will be were not revealed, but the company said that it would work with governments to find the right people in the right markets for the recruitment drive. Interesting. This is the one that I am hyped about. And I know people like to tell me I'm overhyping or I'm generating hype. Sorry guys, if I'm hyped about something, I will not pretend on video that I'm not hyped. This is me. If you don't agree with me, that's fine. Varjo has teased a Varjo for all message ahead of the new reveal, and I was told that that's how I'm supposed to pronounce it. Ahead of an announcement this Thursday, which is tomorrow, so I'm telling you that this would be outdated if we did it tomorrow. So if you guys don't know Varjo, they make pretty insane headsets. Like, these things are amazing. They have human eye resolution, and when Thrillseeker tried one out, apparently it was quite literally like rejoining VR for the first time. It was that feeling. Like, I've never tried one, so I can't tell you how amazing it is, but just judging off of other people that have tried them and have told me how amazing it is, it's incredible. And Varjo is now teasing a message, Varjo for all. Now, I don't know what you get from that message, but for me, that quite literally means a Varjo for the consumer. Because currently, I think the Varjo right now is like $5,000, $6,000, but for all means for all. Could that mean an AIO? Well, maybe not entirely, but it could mean that they're making a consumer version of Varjo. So one that you could buy and plug into your gaming PC. Why I don't think it is necessarily going to be an AIO, while it would be really cool if it was an AIO, don't get me wrong, like, it would be amazing. But knowing Varjo and the specs that they have, I think that could be quite difficult to shove into an AIO. But I hope I'm wrong. I really do. Even if a Varjo headset was like €1,400 and it was an AIO, I think I'd go for it, because knowing their insane specs, that would be amazing, you know? That phrase was hidden in a teaser video the company posted on its Twitter account this week. Reddit user R448191 spotted the message, thanks to Max Larson for the tip, amongst a stream of jumbled letters, and we've since found it too. It's at the 601 mark if anyone is interested to see for yourself. Let me know what you think down below. What does Varjo for all mean to you? What do you think they're going to release? I know that kind of being hyped and just being overall super excited for an event, you are pretty much usually going to be disappointed. But hey, I honestly prefer being hyped than just being monotone all the time and just talking like this. Do you guys want me to record videos like this from now on? Yeah, you know what? We're gonna do the next one like this. Oh yeah, apparently Pimax is releasing an AIO, guys. Oh, that is so exciting. On a serious note though, this one's also really cool, but we have no proof on this one. We have zero kind of proof, zero press release. All I have is a few updates from Pimax, but we already talked about those. They are apparently focusing on freedom now, which would confirm an AIO, because freedom, no wires, kind of go together, you know? But posted by, sadly it's Bradley, as usual, Pimax is seemingly going to release an 8K 210 FOV standalone HMD. Okay, this is interesting. That sounds overpowered, right? It does. That's not just me. This information comes from someone in Bradley's Discord who lives in China and went to the biggest VR exhibition event recently. The Pimax reps literally told him this information. If the product was to exist with current and now Snapdragon SoCs, the resolution per eye would be manageable easily, with upscaling 1440 per eye to 2160 per eye. There you go. People are very skeptical about this, judging by just the comments, but they're also excited. And I mean, I'm excited. This would go correctly with Pimax's press release. They are apparently focusing on freedom as one of the main topics that they're focusing on. And they are apparently announcing a new product, a new HMD. So that is quite exciting. And it does kind of all fit together, but this one is definitely less obvious than even the Varjo one, because this is just leaks and just information that we got. Take it with a grain of salt. But I'm excited. Do you think Pimax is capable of releasing an AIO, especially with these specs? I don't know where the battery would be. Seriously, this thing would need to be powered by like a car battery or something. Imagine Pimax just selling a whole separate bag with a battery just for this headset. Let me know what you think down below. SenseGlove is out. Oh yeah, SenseGlove is shipping, guys. SenseGlove, the $5,000 wireless force feedback glove, is starting to ship. Many believe that VR gloves could be the ultimate form of VR input. Most VR gloves simply feature vibration motors on each finger, but force feedback gloves go further by actually restricting the movement of your fingers in response to a virtual object or surface. Existing solutions tend to cost tens of thousands of dollars, and most are wired to a power bank. SenseGlove Nova is wireless and priced at $5,000 for a pair, with bulk orders of 10 or more bringing that down to $3,000 $2,500. It comes in 3 sizes, and the fabric can be detached from the electronics to be washed. Okay, quite interesting. Clearly not for consumers, but it's interesting to see the market going forward, and I can see companies using this for training. But Upload VR, I'm going to have to disagree with you. Existing solutions tend to cost 10. Okay, I guess they said 10. But haptic glove, anyone? It works. It does work, and it's a thing, and it's here, and we made it. $50. And finally, every phone that supports the HTC Vive Flow. So I made a video on the HTC Vive Flow where I really didn't know much information. That was my fault. That was entirely my fault. It was my first time talking to a larger company, and I didn't know how to ask questions correctly, and my brain just went blank. Sure, it wasn't meant at us. It wasn't meant at gamers, but the thing is, the HTC Vive Flow has multiple other flaws, and they're not micro OLED displays, they're LCDs. But anyway, that according to me is now not its main flaw anymore. Its main flaw is it not supporting every device, and its main flaw according to me now is apparently it doesn't support iPhones. Like, why? I mean, I bet there's an obvious reason for that. I don't have an iPhone, yes, but a lot of people do, so I can see the flaw in that. But looking through their like main supported phones, I'm looking through it right now and Upload VR, my phone isn't on there either. This is a OnePlus 8 Pro. That's not on there. This list isn't very long, to be honest with you. There isn't many phones here. That isn't to say that my phone wouldn't support it, but this isn't a very long list, which isn't very good for it. Just felt like mentioning that because I find this to be kind of a fail, this list, personally. But yeah, that's that. So that is going to be it for today's video, guys. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I hope you all have a fantastic day or night. This week is super exciting and super interesting. I'm super hyped for it. Really, if you guys know me as a person and you know me on the Discord, you know that I'm constantly thinking about things like this. Like, it's so exciting. So, if you guys liked the video, please leave a like. If you guys disliked it, I guess this button works too, but please tell me why down in the comment section below. If you guys are not yet part of our community, but would like to join us, check out our Discord down below and check out our Reddit, where I want to see you posting your spicy memes. If you guys would like to support the channel in any way, shape, or form, we've got sick mugs down below that boost your FPS by 300%, and merch that does not put a huge ad in your body. Thank you so much to the Patreon supporting this channel. You guys are helping me create better content, buy better gear, and helping me pay my bills. So thank you so much for that. Tomorrow, we're probably going to be live streaming the Varjo event. I mean, I'd be surprised if we weren't, so make sure to stay tuned for that. And if you guys want to be notified about future content coming up on the channel daily, make sure to smack that subscribe button with your forehead, dim my bell, and see you again in the next video. Peace.